The single for the album was called Way of Life. It was actually featuring Big Timers and TQ. Now, Cash Money stuck to the basic, the girls, the jewelry, the cars, but something was a little different. The music started sounding less and less like the late 1990s and more like the early 2000s. Lil Wayne was getting more mature as an artist. They used an old school R&B beat. It wasn't even a Manny Fresh beat. It was definitely something different, but music was definitely changing. The Lil Wayne had something bigger, way bigger ahead of him. Now, at this time, it's 2004, and Lil Wayne just dropped his fourth studio album, The Carter. Yes, that's when the Carter series started. And the single that they used for it was Go DJ featuring Manny Fresh. Now, you see, with this beat, they took it back a little bit. They got the Manny Fresh beat. It was fast paced. Yo, this song, I remember in college, this song was a banger. They played it at all the parties. This was just the start of it all. Come on. Now, the first Carter ended up selling about 900,000 units in the first week, really solidifying Lil Wayne as a true rapper. You know what I'm saying? Totally bringing him inside the game. And also, one thing that boosted Lil Wayne as well, he got on Destiny Child's song "Soldier" with Ti. Yo, I remember that song was crushing the radio back then, crushing the clubs, crushing the parties, everything. You see, Lil Wayne he was on top of his game. He was making his way up there. He was coming, you know what I'm saying? He was finna bring into the mixtape game too. It was all on his way. Now in 2005, Lil Wayne dropped the Carter 2 coming out. Now with this one, they had the main single was called Fireman. It was definitely a different beat. Manny Fresh was actually not on any production on this album because at this time he had left Cash Money due to, that money issue. But we'll do a video on that later on. But yeah, he had the hit single on Fireman. He actually ended up selling his first week. He sold about 250,000 copies, and he did going to end up selling about 2 million copies for that album. Now, another collab that Lil Wayne did that definitely put him on the map was a song that he did with Bobby V. He was featured called "Tell Me." Actually, I think it was the remix that it was on. Yo, that song was actually major too. See, at this time, Lil Wayne was getting featured everywhere. If you got Lil Wayne in your song, most likely it was guaranteed to be a hit. And this is not only the first song he's gonna do with Bobby V. We got more to come. Just check me out.